Hey guys, so I'm going to be reacting to the 6th episode of Once Upon a Time, The Shepard. You know what's really odd about this? It's the fact that this is kind of, watching this series and Riverdale is kind of relaxing. Probably because a lot of the movies I've been watching are a lot heavier in content. Just like, you know, seriousness and stuff like that. And so it's kind of just fun to sit back and watch one of these movies or these shows that are just, it's just kind of mindless. Yeah, I mean, last episode of this show, it was the That Still Small Voice, I believe that's what it's called, about Jiminy Cricket and, you know, how he became a cricket and Henry being annoying. So this one called The Shepard, so I'm assuming it's probably gonna involve the big bad wolf or some crap like that, or Little Bo Peep. I don't know. Let's just get right on into it.
Before we bought it too. You couldn't see past the ugly windmill on the lawn and said you'd never.
Can we just get rid of this storyline right now? Because honestly, we already know where it's gonna lead, and it's really just painful now. Is awkward at all?
You have no idea how that feels.
Actually, I do. I lost someone once too.
Really?
Yes.
Still waiting on that story. God, a lot of jump cuts. I thought watching the last Resident Evil movie was bad when it comes to jump cuts.
There's an understatement. See what my son did to that brute?
What are they, in the middle of nowhere? There's like literally no one there.
Careful. Remember what happened to Frederick. Your sword.
King Midas.
Forgive me if I refuse to shake on it, King Midas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Come.
I have asked for help. It should be here soon.
Oh, it's here.
God, really? Well, no wonder they're so fucked up, because they keep going to this dude for help.
But now that she's gone, well, I assume that conceiving a...
So what, does this fucker have his hand in literally every damn fairy tale in this show?
Bring him back. I need my son to do this.
Let me guess. He's the one who turns Adam into the beast, and he's the one who gives helps Bella's father escape from the castle, and etc, etc, etc.
Bring him back. Oh, no, that's out of the question. He's dead. Magic can do much, but know that.
Right. So, he said he gave him his son, so what, did he steal a kid from someone else? Can't they just steal another kid for someone else? Or did they get them pregnant? Which seems just as more ridiculous as bringing him back from the dead.
Did I not mention there was another?
Guess he had a good thing he had a spare.
Interesting. Normally you come back cursing the prices.
Oh, well.
God, that hairstyle's horrible on him.
As poor as we are, love is one thing I can't afford.
Let me guess. Someone comes and tells him he's a long lost prince, and he takes up his place and then goes to marry the blonde chick, and then falls in love with Snow.
You were poor, barely surviving. Then he came along with an offer.
So, is everything he does involve taking children and giving it to someone else?
You don't belong together. He's not yours. He's taken. Fine.
Okay, so is this gonna happen every time? She's like I said before, it feels like they're just inserting Regina into every situation and having her, it makes it feel like they're trying to show she's helping, but then also makes it question whether her motives are if she has ulterior motives. So, you know, oh, you know, she acts like she seems like she cares about David and his marriage and, you know, his wife and her being happy. But then you're also wondering, is she just trying to interfere in the relationship between Snow White and Prince Charming?
We'll be back.
Don't you think it'd be like a little helpful just to give him a sword? Just in case, say, you know, something happens and Dragon is able to get out, he's at least able to defend himself.
I need you to work tonight. Just this once.
Why?
I volunteered an animal.
He's gonna go bang the mayor.
Mother.
Oh, you're back. You're alive.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
I did it.
Didn't hear the horse pull up.
I remember.
Catherine?
Everything.
And you love her?
I don't know. But I know I did. I remember how I
Sorry. It feels very much like just this soap opera.
Was not to lead me on.
Yeah, kind of a dick thing to do. So, is he gonna leave her alone now, or are you just gonna continue to chase after her? You know, being confused with his feelings and shit, because that's gonna be enjoyable, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be the sheriff running out of the mayor's house after fucking her, we know.
This is volunteering?
Plans changed.
Big surprise, he lied. Oh, liar.
You're right. I did hate that windmill out front.
Yeah, you know, you could just have him remember it, then have him go back and have some closure with her now that he remembered. But now they're doing this whole, oh, I think I might love her. Even though when I was, you know, amnesia, I supposedly had feelings for this other girl, but I guess now those feelings have evaporated.
Let this mark the beginning.
So, did he actually give a shit about her? Because when we saw the episode before, she was kind of just snobbish and doesn't really seem to give two shits. But what, did he care for her? Because when he meets Snow, they weren't married yet, they were engaged.
I'm glad you made the right decision, son.
So, what's he gonna do when he goes to marry Snow? Is his mother gonna be dead because of it, or does he wait until his father dies, or suppose his father dies?
Then our journey shall begin. I thought
That feels like such love there, doesn't it? I mean, understandable, because she might be just as unwilling to marry as him, especially considering how she's a woman. So this is when he meets Snow. So when does he fall in love with that chick? Because where does the feelings come from? The ones in the real world? Is it make believe?
Rough day.
Please don't have her go out with the doctor just because didn't work out with Philip. Ah, well, that was predictable. Really surprisingly predictable. Can predict that what's his face sheriff is gonna go off to fuck the mayor, and of course Emma ends up seeing him. I knew he fucking. That's exactly what he did, and of course now what is it? What's her face? God. Snow in the real world. I have a hard time remembering her name. Now she's gonna fucking most likely go out with the doctor because fucking David's fucking around. Honestly, I don't know what the hell this episode, the purpose was, what use of it was. I mean, I guess David is, or Philip, whatever, he was actually a twin of the prince, and he was raised a shepherd. I don't know how that's going to play into the story at all, other than, well, it involved Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, it really just felt like a filler episode, to be honest. I still think Rumpelstiltskin's irritating as hell, and frankly, it's kind of getting ridiculous how he's pretty much involved in every single fairy tale in this show. Kind of seems so far-fetched. So, I mean, yeah, that was this episode with the Shepard. Kind of disappointing, to be honest. Yeah, that was my thoughts on this episode. If you like this episode, give it a like and subscribe to get notification for all my videos I'll be putting out. And that being said, you guys have a nice night. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe out there. Bye.